guys, it's Jade Abstract, and today's video is going to be a bit of a serious one. I don't know how to say this really. I haven't been honest with people with some of the majority of things in my life. I haven't been honest about my health at all, really, for most of my life. I just acted like it was, like I was a normal person, and I'm not. But yeah, let me get on to the story. This is a bit of a serious video, so I'm doing it in my laptop recorder, because who cares about the quality when just, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, let me get on to the story. So basically, I just keep wanting to solve this. This is really hard for me to talk about. It's hard for me to say. That's why it took me so long to talk about this, but I think it's really important to talk about it and to spread awareness for this, because it's really, really important. So, sorry, I'm doing like the stereotypical YouTuber has like one serious video, like, blah 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 blah. Like, I'm sorry, but okay. So, I've never been a normal person. When I was born, I was diagnosed with an unknown syndrome. The doctors didn't know what was wrong with me, but they knew there was something wrong with me. My features made it very obvious, and I was born with my fourth and fifth fingers on each hand webbed together. You can see there are scars right there. I don't know if you can see them, but there are scars. And when I was around 2, I got the surgeries to get them separated, and yeah. So, when I started going to school, I'm sorry if I'm looking down, like I'm looking at notes, because I wrote a script to like keep myself on track here, because I'm just all over the place. I'm a mess, and this is a long story. This is gonna be a long video, okay? I'm supposed to be serious. What's wrong with me? When I started going to school, I suffered from incontinence, body pains, and many, many other symptoms. My mom's... Nope. Not what I meant to say. School said I was doing it for attention, but me and my mom knew they were wrong. Eventually, I was referred to Cooper, and the geneticist immediately knew what I had. She said she had only seen one other patient with this condition. I was diagnosed with an incredibly rare genetic disorder called oculodentodigital dysplasia. It is 1 in 10 million condition, meaning there are only about 700 people in the world with it. So finally we had the answers, but you're probably asking yourself right now, what the heck is oculodentodigital dysplasia? And since I don't feel like explaining it myself because I'm too lazy, I will use the definition from NORD, the National Organization of Rare Disorders, and according to them, the definition of oculodentodigital dysplasia is oculodentodigital dysplasia is a rare disorder that may be inherited as an autosomal dominant trait or may be caused by a new change in the genes that occurs for no apparent reason, mutation. There have also been a few instances in which it is thought to have been inherited as an autosomal recessive trait. Major symptoms of oculodentodigital dysplasia are webbing of the fourth and fifth fingers, an abnormally small and transparent part of the eye, microcornea, a slender nose with narrow passageways, and an underdevelopment of the outer flaring. All symptoms which you can very well see that I have. A wall of the outer flaring wall of each nostril, allele. Defective enamel, I have no enamel. Dry hair that grows slowly, yep. The symptoms also As also said by Nord, are other symptoms that may be present in some patients with oculodentodigital dysplasia are a thick lower jaw, an abnormally small head, permanent bending of the fourth and fifth fingers, which I have in my fifth finger, webbing and or permanent bending of the second, third, and fourth toes. I have that, but I ain't gonna show that. You gotta pay for that. um, Abnormally small teeth. I definitely have that. Eyes that do not look in the same direction. I used to have that. A buildup of fluid pressure in the eyeball. I am blah, blah, blah. Glaucoma, which I am borderline. A short, narrow opening between the upper and lower eyelids. Yep. A vertical fold over the inner corner of the eye, atrophy of the eye, cleft palate and or palate, and bone abnormalities in the toes and the fifth finger. It is felt that there may be another form of oculodentodigital dysplasia in which the eye and skeletal changes are more severe. There have only been a few cases of the severe form documented, as it is so they autosomal recessive trait. Eyes are smaller than normal, slanted, set wide apart. Blindness may occur. Skeletal abnormality. I'm sorry, I'm so all over the place. Include overgrowth of the lower jaw, excessive thickening of bone tissue in the skull, abnormally wide collarbone, etc., etc. There are also many other symptoms not mentioned in this definition. You can look it up and research it if you want to know. When I was diagnosed, I used to be all casual about it and tell all of my friends that I had it, be like, whatever, yeah, I have oculodentodigital dysplasia. Yeah, that's what's wrong with me. That's why I can't be out in the sun, or I'll have an accident, or something like that, those things. Or I can't be all in the sun, or I'll be in pain, But eventually in school I was bullied so much that for reasons that weren't even my condition, it would just be random reasons, people just didn't like me, so I didn't want to make myself more unlikable and give them more reasons to bully me, so I decided to keep quiet and stay silent about my condition because it just wasn't worth the bullying. And I was bullied a lot, I was hit, I'll make a whole nother video about my bullying experience and stuff because it was the worst. It was terrible, and my therapist says I might have PTSD from it. So yeah, great. I love my life. But when people asked, when I started to keep quiet, when people asked, I would just say oh, I just get sick a lot, and people would make jokes and say, oh, what, do you have a disease, not knowing how much it really hurt, because it really hurts, trust me, that really freaking hurts when you actually have a disease, and people are like, what, do you have a disease, sarcastic, that freaking hurts. Don't say that to people, please don't say that to people, it's not necessary. It's not necessary at all. So one second. But yeah, just don't say that to people. It's ridiculous. So I kept the secret of my condition from everyone at school for about 6 years. But eventually it got too hard to keep the secret. I was getting worse as I got older, and I didn't know why. Doctors tried plenty of medications, nothing worked for me. The strongest muscle relaxers didn't work for me. I was out of school a lot, so much. And eventually I had to be put on homebound, which basically means you're home from school for an extended period of time, and they have tutors come to your house. And yeah, and now this year I couldn't even do homebound because of my anxiety and stuff. So they started me on online school, and I'm the first person in the district to do that because my condition is so severe. But yeah, so it was honestly the worst pain in my life. Nothing helped. In 8th and 9th grade, I went through the most painful years of my life, and no one knew why. Eventually, I started going to doctors at CHOP and was diagnosed with AMPS on top of my other condition. So, AMPS is Amplified Musculoskeletal Pain Syndrome. The definition of AMPS, according to CHOP directly, is Amplified Musculoskeletal Pain Syndrome is a very painful medical condition that can cause pain anywhere in the body. These episodes of pain can be intermittent or constant, can affect the whole body or be localized to one area of the body or affect just a limb. Whenever it occurs, the degree of pain children with AMPS experience is more intense than one would normally expect. So what my doctor used to explain this is like, when she was like diagnosing me with it, it's like, say someone burned their finger, a normal person would like feel the pain for like for like a little bit, but like it would go away, and I would feel that pain for like a really, really long time, and it would be like excruciating, like it would feel like I like cut off my finger. Like, yeah. So AMPS is usually caused by injury, illness, or psychological stress. I finally had the answers again, but I had a long way ahead of me. See, AMPS can't be treated with medicine. The only way it can be treated is to train the nerves in your brain to have a normal pain response. The only way to do that is to go through intensive physical therapy, which is what I had to do. In a few months, I joined the AMPS program at CHOP. I was only there for a week and a half because I wasn't in a good place mentally. Still not. Love my life. It took a toll on my mental health. It was probably the hardest situation I've ever been in. Most of the people there are nice, so that helps cope a lot. And like also you meet like kids your age who are going through the same thing, so that helps you cope a lot because you get to make friends. But it also was an incredibly difficult program to go through. It was very difficult. But anyway, my journey with AMPS is mostly over for now. At least I did not write this script right. I love my life. My journey with AMPS is mostly over for now. At least hopefully it stays like that. My journey with AMPS is mostly over for now at least, so hopefully it stays like that. Yay, I finally got my script right. I'm so smart. Anyway, and so hopefully it stays like that and I don't relapse, because there is always a possibility of relapse with any illness or anything like that. Like, there's always a possibility of relapse. My oculodental digital dysplasia is still just a mess in my life, and it's just a huge insecurity for me. The physical features that it causes and the emotional stress, it takes a huge toll. But the main problem for me right now is my mental health, which I will probably make a video on in the future about the effects of chronic illnesses and mental health, because that has been huge for me. So yeah, I'm probably gonna make a video about that soon. But anyway, now I feel more comfortable and wanted to go on and share my story and let people know what's going on. I still have my good days and my bad, mostly bad right now, but it's okay, and I want to be I want to be more involved in the spoonie or chronic illness community. I just don't want to be defined by it. I've always had the fear that, like, people are going to be like, Jade, oh, she's that girl with ocular digital dysplasia, or she's that girl with amps. Like, I don't want to be remembered like that. I want to be remembered for the things I love doing, things I do, like, for being a good person. Like, not, like, I want to be Jade. I want to be Jade, the girl with blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what I mean? But I think it's important for me to talk about this and spread awareness because these horrible illnesses need to be known about. Kids with it need to be helped in the correct ways by doctors, whatever, their parents, their family, whatever. Like, they need to be helped. We need help. And I wish I could personally help all of the kids that have to go through this like me. And I'm not asking for anyone to feel bad for me. Like, I know I go through a lot, but I'm not asking to be like, I'm not asking for your pity or, like, your sympathy, like, your little pity party for me, like, or anything. I just want you to listen and just, like, care and help these kids any way you can, because the pain we go through and we have been or have to go through is unimaginable. It's imaginable. Oh my gosh, is unimaginable, and we deserve help and support in any way possible. Even if you just share this video, it will help so many people. Like, please just share this video. But anyway, that is the end of this video. I'm sorry it had to be so serious and, like, a mess, but I just wanted to get this off my chest and feel like I don't have to keep anything like in anymore about my health or keep anything a secret. Like, I just want to be open with people. And thank you for listening. Thank you so much for listening, especially if you watched the end of this video. Like, thank you. Please like this video and comment down below and share it with your friends because it could really help someone. But yeah, bye guys! Okay, so in this video, I know I keep saying that I want to help kids who are going through stuff like this and similar situations. And back when I recorded this video, I didn't have a way to do that. But now I do! So I have an account on Instagram called Jade's Cooper Care Packages, where I'm delivering care packages to kids at Cooper Hospital in Camden, New Jersey. And yeah, so if you want to go follow that Instagram, follow it down below, Jade's Cooper Care Packages, and yeah, donate if you can. And yeah, bye guys!